Artificial intelligence is no longer something to think about someday. Yet most corporate AI training is still stuck in the classroom, theoretical lectures that leave teams wondering how to actually use the tools sitting on their desks. The reality is, AI is already out in the wild. Right now, it is actively reshaping how organizations lead, how they serve customers, how they manage risk, and how they govern their data. Simply handing your team a login to a new platform does not guarantee results. The true competitive advantage belongs to the organizations that know exactly where and how to apply these tools to generate a real return on investment, or ROI, measuring the actual financial profit or cost savings generated by the technology. Many diverse teams find themselves trapped in a cycle of endless curiosity. They experiment with prompts and test out new features, but they struggle to translate that exploration into measurable business impact. This creates a trope called AI theater. That is what happens when a company adopts flashy new technology to look innovative, but entirely fails to redesign their underlying workflows to actually support it. Moving from hype to actual value requires a new approach. It requires a strict focus on responsible use, learning how to avoid common mistakes, and demanding that every AI initiative proves its immediate relevance to your daily operations. This is where a different kind of training becomes essential. Johan Steyn's approach strips away the academic lecturing and replaces it with executive mentorship, combined with practical, hands-on implementation. With 15 years of experience working alongside some of Africa's largest organizations, his methodology lives exactly at the intersection of high-level AI strategy, real-world corporate execution, and executive education. As the financial data behind this human-machine connection illustrates, his core philosophy is incredibly grounded. AI should only be adopted if it genuinely improves your efficiency, sharpens your decision-making, strengthens your governance, and elevates your team's performance. This implementer mentorship model takes artificial intelligence out of the realm of tech buzzwords and turns it into a structured, measurable business tool. At the individual level, this starts at the employee's desk with the Prompting for Impact Masterclass for generative AI assistants like Microsoft Copilot and Google Gemini. When users learn to prompt with exact clarity and intent, they turn raw, unpredictable AI outputs into reliable, highly valuable assets for their daily work. From there, teams step into Build Your First AI Agent at Work. This session focuses on identifying sensible, low-risk use cases to automate those repetitive, low-value tasks that eat up your day. Notice how this workflow flowchart operates. It demonstrates the principle of agentic AI, artificial intelligence systems that can pursue goals and execute tasks independently. Rather than a full system takeover, it acts as a safe first-step automation to handle specific workflow bottlenecks. Mastering this kind of individual productivity and safe, localized automation forms the necessary foundation before you can even attempt an enterprise-wide AI transformation. Moving up to the boardroom, we find the AI Strategy and ROI for Business Leaders workshop. Leadership teams have to know exactly how to prioritize their initiatives so they can guarantee measurable returns on their investments. And when it comes to purchasing third-party software, the AI Deal Readiness Workshop breaks down the hard necessities of due diligence, procurement realities, and risk evaluation. This risk evaluation matrix plots innovation speed against minimum viable controls, the absolute essential governance rules a company needs to operate safely. Finding this sweet spot allows organizations to evaluate AI vendors securely without stalling the speed of their own innovation. Effective strategic leadership treats AI as a high-stakes, highly regulated capital investment that requires rigorous oversight rather than viewing it as a mere technological novelty. Down on the operations floor, the AI for Customer Experience and Service Teams course targets communication. It shows how AI can streamline quality assurance and escalation workflows, all while fiercely protecting the human judgment required to maintain customer trust. Internal communication is shifting just as fast. The quiet AI takeover of meetings addresses the immediate governance, storage, and productivity implications of deploying meeting intelligence tools and automated transcripts. Tying all of this together is the overarching governance framework, Responsible AI in Practice, the Leadership Playbook. It teaches you how to establish clear decision rights and accountability without bogging your teams down in unnecessary bureaucracy. An organization can only scale artificial intelligence safely when these exact responsible playbooks and minimum viable controls are embedded directly into everyday workflows. Organizations moving past chaotic AI experimentation build a structured, literacy-driven implementation. Teams operate with clear intent, using these tools to achieve specific business objectives. The collective outcome of this training is straightforward. You achieve higher operational efficiency, drastically reduce costly rework, and build a confident leadership team. Because every business is different, this delivery model is entirely flexible. These modules can be deployed as high-impact standalone sessions, or they can be combined into a bespoke, tailored learning journey designed specifically for your corporate context. We invite you to schedule an initial consultation to unpack your specific operational challenges, your strategic priorities, and your budgetary requirements. The ultimate goal of AI enablement is not mastering technology for its own sake. The goal is to use these tools to become measurably better at exactly what your business already does.